guys, today I'm gonna be showing you how to make basically a mob farm for my 200 subscriber mark. Alright, you're gonna need any type of block, some hopper, just make sure you have your weapon, of course. You need slabs too, you need let's see, blinking. Where's it? A chest. Right here. Chest. Okay. So basically, what you're supposed to do is, so place down how many chests you would like. I'm just gonna do 4. Well, make sure all the, well, you might want to make it a bigger size because, like, I'm making it to where all the mobs can fit through, so make it a fairly decent size, like let's see, make it a size like this right here. Now you don't have to be that advanced. I'm only doing this because I'm trying to make all the mobs and basically spawn in, and then you can slash them from any side. But after you're done that, you can make sure you put some hoppers on it. It's gonna be a slow process. This is kind of advanced, not really though. Alright, I'm gonna get this quicker. Alright. By the way, in the comments, tell me if this is not gonna work too. If it isn't, I can make a different video on it. Then put a ring of stone right here, and then you would place this right. And well, I'm probably gonna make it a bit bigger. This size, it has its nice, decent size for a mob farm like this. Alright, now that you've done that, the size that you place hoppers. Make sure you're also crouching to make sure that you don't accidentally open any of the chest. You can still do it if you accidentally open any of the chest. I'm gonna show you 2 ways how to do this process. Alright, just keep building up. Make sure you build up to the part like when you go into a cave and you see like one of those where all those mobs spawn. Make sure if you build this, all the mob spawners, like this XP farm is under the mob thing to make sure it all works. Stuff. Then let's say the spawners right here. So yeah, I'm just showing you how it'll look if you tried it right now. Okay. Let's do basically a chicken. Put chicken spawner right here. I don't think you can really find a chicken spawner, but I'm just showing you how to do this real quick. Wait, sorry. You have to expand this out a bit so it's all. Just make sure the mob can fit into the mob spawner can fit through the thing. So then all the stuff actually fits. Okay, there we go. So, alright, this should be it. Now that you've placed all that down, alright, so supposed to have the mob spawner right here. Alright, so now the mob spawner is supposed to be above the middle square, the middle hopper, or whatever, to make your spawn. Alright, then you spawn the chicken. Alright. So you're supposed to have a slab right here, and you can kill it. Yeah, the farm is fairly big, but make sure you can kill all the enemies and stuff. None of the chickens should be falling out or anything. It's just I'm playing on a flat world, and you know there's a lot of animals around, so. Alright, as you done that, you can kill them all from down here, and then make sure you also can have a nice view of what's happening down there to get all the items and stuff, you know, from any mob you'd like. It's completely up to you what mob you would, depending on what mob font you have, depended on the loot you're gonna get. Oh man, the chicken's coming out. But after you do this, you can like kill them from down here. Now, you probably should have made this a bit smaller so that you can actually kill all the enemies. But if they get near the ring, like you can just make them come there. Hey, get back in there. Back up. Fine, you guys can come out. Alright. What I'm trying to say is basically if you hold seeds, you can basically get the chickens to come to you, and then you can just kill them in the process. Alright, so if I was holding, like, let's see. Well, this wouldn't work with any other mob. I'm just showing you if, well, this wouldn't technically not be possible. I'm just showing you a way you could do it if you use chicken somehow. I don't know. Or, and then you would just hit the mobs from up there. But that's not gonna work with any mob any hostile mobs. So, just break that spawner. It's not gonna really work. But I was just showing you something about it. And then in one of these chests, you should be able to, like, once you break the farm or you do a system under it, that you can actually get all the stuff in. Basically, once you kill the enemies, you're supposed to stand back in the hoppers. You're supposed to put it down in the chest. Alright. Probably should make this a bit smaller. It doesn't matter though. No, okay. Build up a bit more. And basically, what you can do is just, you can sit AFK like right here. And then basically, if you have the mob thing of the mobs are gonna spawn right in here because you're just sitting there, and the mob farm is supposed to, you're supposed to sit there and then you're gonna be able to farm them. Like, let me show you. Alright, show it with the about a creeper. Basically, what you can do with the creeper. Make sure also the creeper doesn't blow up anything, or else you're gonna have to do this process again. Alright, and get like a strong sword. Alright, now we just sit here and wait till one of them spawn. They should spawn in a bit. Alright. And also, if you're sitting here, any mob is going to try to get near you too, so you can be able to just kill them. And then you can get free XP. Just you gotta wait until the mob actually spawns. Like, yep, see? Then the mob spawn. Alright. Well, you could just farm them and down there. Make sure you grab all the XP. Alright, then you get near here, and then you can basically get some XP. Alright, I'm gonna show this in survival. I'm just gonna put a nice bedrock cage around it. And then I'm going to show you the advanced way of doing this too. By the way, the extra part you can do. But first, we're going to showcase it like this. Also, I'm going to have to put some armor on if, but you know, they attack me. I'm not going to enchant any of this stuff because it's going to take like a year for it to do that. And this tutorial is already taking a year, so. Alright. Now that I'm all suited up, I'm going to switch it to survival. Alright, now that I'm in survival, I can basically. Oh, well, you know, maybe a skeleton didn't freaking kill me. There we go. Alright. Now you can farm. Yeah, the mobs can't hurt you, by the way, either. See, they can't hurt you at all. And then you can just farm them from here. But make sure you wait a bit for it so you can, like, actually attack them. So you can get, like, a whole bunch of mobs in here. Like, okay. Next. Alright. And then the more mobs are supposed to spawn. Then you can use your trusty little sword. Slash them all down. Right. I'm going to show the advanced way of doing it. I'm going to go into creative. And then basically this pretend this mob spawner wasn't even here before. Kind of like restart a bit. Like pretend that wasn't there. Alright, now that you've killed all those mobs. I'm sure you have all these blocks, the blocks from before. Use all the stone. Basically, if you built this under there, but then you basically built, instead of building it under, like, oh, sorry. Basically, instead of placing them all. Making them all right. Let's see. Instead of placing them like under the spawner, you can do it to either side. And basically, next, what you're supposed to do, because you still need to stay near this process. And you're gonna have this right here. We're gonna build a nice platform so that the mobs can spawn in from this side. Then what the flowing water is gonna do is gonna flow down and come from here. That way, you can just have the mob spawner. But let me see, right here, it's perfect. Usually, you also build like a little dome around it. Doesn't fall out of anything. Make sure you have. And then just keep doing this. And then make sure that it's tall enough for the mobs to not get suffocated already up here. Otherwise all the mobs would be downing up here, and you don't want that, of course. Let's build it kind of high like this. And if you're trying to get more mobs, make sure you have a middle part that you can spawn them in. That way you can have more mobs. You can have a bigger size. But they're still gonna be, to make sure it doesn't get all clogged up and stuff. Also, build these to make sure they don't like climb on it or anything. This process wouldn't work with the spiders because they can just climb out. But like any other mob, like I don't think spiders can spawn in those mob spawners, but I'm just guessing. Alright, where's that? Alright. Now that you have your, well, make sure you can have it right here or right here. Just put it right there for now. Then, remember that flowing bucket of water I had showed you and I accidentally brought out? You're supposed to have this out. And since I didn't use any redstone in this process, all it does is just makes it flow out. But I need to like, it doesn't, you can use this water right here for the mobs to come like out. Let's see. And then when I put a mob, like spawn a mob, put a mob into it. That way you can't do that in survival. Spawning mobs, you can't do that. Alright. Well, again, how about we use a zombie this time? They're a bit dumber. So it's gonna be way easier. So you don't have to be all geared up like this. Somebody joined my world. Hold up. I'm gonna do something real quick. What the? Well, this broke up the process. Let's 0 to 100 real quick. Alright. Well, if it's not supposed to break like this. Alright, then if you turn it like this, alright. Alright, basically like, hold up. Alright. Oh, hey, you also have, it's okay, yeah. If you have brought a villager into this process, it would also work. And yeah, my friend's just here. I'm gonna see if my friend possibly tests this farm out. That's a setup surprise, that's for sure. Alright. And let me switch into default and then personal survival. Is she also on? Yeah, she also lives in. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Okay. Wait a minute. Alright, now let's test this out. Alright. It's okay, it doesn't matter. If you're doing this on the Java edition, it's going to be way easier because you have the. You can. Now that all those mobs are flowing down here, yeah, they're all flowing down basically. Here's the more advanced process. Like, you shouldn't get out or anything because they're already spawning from there. I'm gonna make this end and out real quick. Not the best of Minecraft PvP. Still getting a hang of it. Oof, okay. There we go. I was just wasting some time. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, look. So back when I had the chickens and stuff process, they had all fell down here. I don't know why my friend is playing me right now. Want to see the advanced fight? Yeah. Yes, I do know. But yeah, I forgot I can't fight you. Oh, that's okay. Yep, in creative mode now. Alright, and there we go. I'll show you this process in action now. Alright, look, the mob. Alright, let's see how this thing works now. So the mob at some point is supposed to fall out. Well, she didn't break it, Hold up. I can change the game mode real quick. Let me see. Alright, she left the game. Good. Now that she left the game, I can finally show you this process. So, we have this video might be a bit long. I'm very sorry about that, but yeah, by the way, she left. That's good. Now I can actually play. Alright, now place the mobs. Basically, mobs supposed to fall out. You can kill them, free XP. And then also you can get all their items from down here. this chicken right here. Alright. If I had really needed some meat, I could have used that. Also, if you can kind of get mobs to spawn here too without using a mob thing. So like some mobs that spawn in the daylight, can basically, if you sit under this, mobs just spawn near this right here. Alright, they can spawn through right here. This process might be a bit long, but it's still real. If you wait like an hour or 30 minutes, you can get a lot of the mobs to be right there. Alright, well, that's all for me. Thank you for all you guys' support. Anyway, see ya. Guys, also, make sure you guys, make a hole so you can collect all the items from the chest. That's a really important step, or else you're not going to be able to get any items. Also, you guys need to make sure you have access under all the chests. Final word, goodbye.